Okay. Let's do this again. So we do the roll, transform roll, and then we actually choose unroll. We've got it set to copy. And we're unrolling about the Y, because we should be in the front tool and construction plane. And clockwise or counterclockwise is really going to depend on which way the rotary rotates on your machine. Do 8.5 here. And then the accuracy, or basically the size of your little step values, is going to be proportional to the accuracy of our unroll. Right now we're set to 1/2 degree. I would go more. I would go like 1/10 of a degree to make sure that you're nice and accurate. And then when we start our roll and unroll motion, the y-axis center line is going to be 0 to start. It's going to be the start of our b-axis rotary. So one of the things we can do here is use positioning for where it wants to start the roll and unroll motion so that we can get the center of our slot to be in the right spot for front programming. So that's what I did here. I used the -90-degree positioning, and now our slot starts here at the end and unwraps essentially 360 degrees. And one of the reasons we can tell that's correct, actually I did want to do that. Roll Y, 0.5, 0.1, -90. By the way, I have the type set to lines and arcs. You can set it to lines and arcs, points, or splines. And it just depends on what kind of input geometry you have and how you're going to drive it, really. In this case, I did lines and arcs. And we'll do new attributes. So we're going to do it on this new level, new color, 26. Okay. And so what we can do if we look at this from the front view, I'm going to take a section of this geometry and copy it over to this end. And then I'm going to do the same thing here and copy a section over to this end. And the reason is so that I can get my cutter to wrap past the center line. I just want it to go just a little bit, usually just probably the radius plus 25% of the radius for your cutter. So I guess like 100% of the diameter go that far past the center line when you're planning your slot. So let's do this. I'm going to color that blue. Hold on a second, guys. The menu's being funky on me here. The menu. Okay, so Yeah, my monitor is kind of slid off to the right-hand side of my viewable angle there, which is kind of lame. So let me... position it more like that. Okay. So I'm going to grab all color, X-form translate. I'm going to copy it from point to point. So copy it from this point here over to the end point there. And one of the things you'll see is that not only do these line up left to right, they line up top to bottom. Okay, so that means we know that the start and end point is exactly the same from the unwrap, which is good. And let's go. It's red. And I'll copy a portion from here over to here. Okay, we get only X translation, which is what we would expect. And by doing that,